Well, even though there's lots of snow on the ground, it is now March 2nd, and they say to start planting seeds in early February to March. A little hazy out there today. So what I've done is I've started doing some seeds for this year, for 2013. And I have a couple different ways I'm doing it. I want to see what works best. So I've already planted some lettuce in here last week, 7 days ago, and it sprouted. There's a few of them. And over here in the shade, let's see, it's got some glare on it. There's a sprout there, and there's one right there. And I forget what it is. I don't know. I planted something in there. I planted a couple different things. It could be cucumber, it could be bell pepper, it could be, oh, it's probably tomato. I think those two are tomatoes. So I planted some more down here on this little rack system, and I just started putting some in here. And I did a couple different ones on each row, and I have this one left. And I'm just using a butter knife just to poke in and open it up for planting the correct depth. So to show you what I'm doing, I just did some celery. This is the Utah celery. First year I'm going to plant it, so I want to see how that does. And I'm using room temperature spring water. I'm not using tap water. So I planted some organic leaf lettuce, heirloom, and this celery is organic and heirloom also. So I was trying to do organic heirloom. I planted some of these tomatoes here, the Early Wonder, organic. I don't know if these are heirloom, probably not. And I also planted some of this type of tomato, which is heirloom organic. Those are probably the two that are sprouting. They look like tomato sprouts. And then I did some of these pepper here, California Wonder. It's organic and heirloom. It's in one of those down there, one of those two. And I also did these cucumbers. I'm going to try homemade pickles. I have a recipe for pickles I want to try. This is making my mouth water just thinking about it. These are organic. I don't think they're heirloom, but that's okay. And then I planted a lot of this spinach. I planted Bloomsdale last year outside. It did awesome, but I ate it all before, I planted more and then it got too hot and it bolted. So I didn't have any the rest of the summer. So I'm going to plant a lot of this starting indoors. And this is organic heirloom. And then what I just planted up here, I think in this section here, I think these 3 rows right here is this organic red leaf lettuce. And that's organic heirloom. I did this last year out back. Started it out back. It is delicious. And then I did some broccoli. I did this last year. This is outside and the plants are still out there. This is USD organic heirloom. And I got some really good broccoli off of this. And these aren't the huge bunches that you buy in the grocery store, the giant bunches. I saw that and I didn't want that. These are the smaller little ones. And I think I planted those right in here somewhere. I think right in there. And I don't care about what's in there. It'll come up and I'll figure out what it is. And so I'm not worried. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I got some, this is the organic heirloom Russian kale. Really nice, tender, mild green. And this is wild red and green Russian. And I'll tell you what, you can keep doing this year round. You don't have to wait for the summer. You can plant indoors and you use the little baby ones when they come up. You can plant lettuce in this year round. And as it gets so high, you just eat it. Just pick it off and eat it. You can do this once a week. See, I just put a seed in there. I already did it to the correct depth. So you can do this year round. And every couple weeks, you plant some more lettuce, some more celery, some more kale, and you eat it as baby lettuce. And so that's it. That is the beginning of my 2013 garden. And I would like to do lettuce and a lot of the other baby salads, things you put in your salad, kale and stuff, do it in here and keep doing it year round because I really missed my garden from last year. It was delicious. I ate it all summer long. And eating the stuff in the grocery store during the winter is just not the same. So thank you for tuning in. Please like this video, subscribe for more. I have seeds that I harvested last year from my organic garden in the backyard. I still have those. I'm going to plant those outside, maybe inside, in another video, and we'll see how they do. Thanks again.